What if one day, the world fell silent, and the only language left was the language of motion? Imagine a time when stories unfolded without spoken words, only through expressive faces, exaggerated gestures, and carefully composed scenes. This was the era of silent films. But how did we transition from this silent world to the vibrant auditory feast of modern cinema? Let's journey through time and discover the evolution from silent films to talkies. The birth of cinema in the late 19th century brought forth a new form of storytelling. Silent films, with their lack of synchronized recorded sound, relied heavily on visual storytelling. These films were often accompanied by live music performances and sometimes even live commentary to help the audience understand the plot. In the early 20th century, filmmakers began to experiment with sound. In 1926, Warner Brothers produced Don Juan, the first major film to use a Vitaphone, a revolutionary sound-on-disc system. This film featured a synchronized musical score and sound effects, but still no spoken dialogue. The real game changer came in the following year, 1927, with the release of The Jazz Singer. This film, also produced by Warner Brothers, is often credited as the first talkie, or talking film. Its success marked the beginning of the end for silent films. However, the transition wasn't immediate. Silent films and talkies coexisted for a time, as the film industry grappled with the technical challenges and financial implications of the new technology. Not everyone was convinced that talkies would last, and many silent film stars struggled to make the transition, their voices not matching their on-screen personas. By the 1930s, talkies had become the standard. The introduction of sound not only changed the way films were made, but also how they were experienced by audiences. Sound added a new layer of realism, allowing for more complex storytelling and character development. In summary, the transition from silent films to talking films was a pivotal moment in cinematic history. It was a time of experimentation and uncertainty, but ultimately, it led to the rich and diverse world of cinema we know and love today.